Hello academics, welcome to 2025. This year I really wanted to play another story-based game. I love story-based games, and I've had my eye on this for a while. I kind of want to say relatively old now, but I still haven't played it yet. I've played the first part of this, Horizon Zero Dawn, so I think this will be good. We're gonna start a new game. We're gonna play on very hard. I've never played this game before, at least Forbidden West. Never played it before, but I think it will be a good challenge. And we're going to keep it with as little assistance as possible. So let's get started. I'll try not to talk during the cutscenes. Very excited about this. This is, by the way, the extended edition or the complete edition that I just bought on a sale. Gorgeous.
I'm running out of time, Elizabeth. The land is dying. People are suffering. Soon, they'll starve. All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control. And only I can fix it. Only I have your genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return. And then... extinction. I've been searching for months for what I need. A backup of Gaia. The AI you designed to control the system. But every time I think I have a lead, it comes to nothing. And every night, I have the same dream. I'm walking under a brilliant night sky, through a field of flowers. And when I arrive at the center, I see you, Elizabeth. Waiting for me. Even though you've been dead for 1,000 years. You're the closest person I've ever had to a mother. And for a moment, I feel whole. But it never lasts. I'm always left alone. This world is your legacy, Elizabeth. I won't let it slip away. The valley below is my only remaining lead. My last hope to find the backup. I'll do whatever it takes to get it. I promise. Varl?
if it isn't Aloy, the savior of Meridian, anointed of the Nora.
You know I hate being called that stuff.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
I grew up an outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Yeah. But that one was in your honor. Just saying. So, what are we doing? Must be urgent since you left so fast. Delving into ancient ruins? Or maybe it has something to do with the Blight.
Both, actually, but, I should...
Oh no. I've been tracking you a long way. It's okay. After everything you've done to help the Nora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
Okay, but if you're going to come with me, you'll need to be able to see what I see.
A focus? Never thought I'd get your second sight.
I'll give you another one later and show you how to back up your data.
Data?
Information on the device. We've got a lot to cover. I'll have to explain everything as we go.
You see like this all the time?
Since I was a little girl. Come on. Shall we? All right, I got a couple of scrapes on the way here. We should find some medicinal plants, stock up. So it's time for your first lesson with the focus.
Sounds good. Let's get started.
Man, I love this game. I love their storytelling.
These plants don't look like the ones in the Sacred Lands.
The focus helps you see the ones we need.
I love the graphics. It is a gorgeous game. So psyched to actually finally play it. It has been so long since I played the very first one. And what they did really well in the first game is they made you really care about the characters. Aloy is, yeah, just kind of seeing her grow up in the first part and then now playing her in the second part, it just brings back memories. Wow. And look how gorgeous the game is. So I am playing this on PC on the highest level, or highest graphic settings. And I'm just amazed. The first one I played on the PlayStation on the TV, and I have to admit, having a bigger screen is kind of nice. Sitting on the couch, kind of nice. So we'll see how this compares with the PC. Right now I'm just exploring, walking around, gathering the medical herbs that we're supposed to gather. But man, is this gorgeous. Alright, let's see. Shift is for sprint, very basic. Spacebar for jump. Control is for dodging. Interesting. I guess C is for crouch. We'll take a little bit of getting used to these settings. Alright, you can store element number, tap Q to once to heal. It's medical berries from your medicine pouch.
Bitter?
Okay,
At least they make you feel better. Alright.
we're fully healed now.
Might want to grab more of these plants along the way.
Yeah, I'm intending to.
Yeah, good idea.
Absolutely agree. Don't see any more plants. Not entirely sure how far that focus actually reaches.
Ground stained red. The blight must be infecting the soil.
Oh, examine the blight. Oh, wait. There.
Some of the blight is... it's peeling off. Dead skin. Is that how it spreads?
Ugh.
Interesting idea. That's very cool.
Those ruins. That's where we need to go.
Okay, right mouse button to aim.
I see a few ways down.
I guess left mouse button is to...
What are we after exactly?
Oh,
Backup? Well, it's an AI. It's hard to explain. Think of it like a set of instructions that can fix the world.
Sounds complicated.
I don't know who put these ropes here, but we can use the line to slide down.
Noticed you're, traveling light these days.
Yeah, I, ran into some trouble on the way here. Lost a lot of my gear.
Find anything good?
A few supplies.
interesting. So that's how they explain why we're starting from scratch again. We traveled here, bumped into some unforeseen circumstances, and lost everything.
Are you gonna jump? Go for a swim?
Fastest way down.
Oh, interesting. We could take the ropes or dive. Currently we do not have any arrows. So right mouse button is actually the bow, left mouse button is
You
our
really traveled a long way to
melee
get
weapon.
here. I almost caught up to you a couple times too. But it's not easy keeping up with a machine rider.
You always were a good tracker.
Yeah, let's do this. Oh, maybe I would have had to hold control in order to do that swan dive. Let's get up to the air. Oh man, I love this game already. Gorgeous. It's exactly what I was hoping for. Some of the mechanics seem a little bit clunky, like, ooh. Okay, I lose health when I walk through the blight. That's good to know.
This stuff spreads fast.
6 months ago the land was fine. Now it's everywhere.
6 months, that's fast. Alright, let's see what we have missed over here. So if we would have taken this, we would have come down here. They're trying to block our path over. Oh, what is this? Seems like an old building. Wonder if we can go explore. No,
Not getting through that way.
you don't say. Still gonna try. Just trying to get used to the controls. I think this will be quite beneficial in the long run. Let's see, if we're going up here. No. Going up here, where do we end up? Oh, we're just going back to where we started. Alright.
Ugh. Oh, whatever I just touched was
Ugh.
slimy.
I'll take your word for it.
Ah, come on, you should try it too. Okay, let's try not to walk onto the blight. Because as we've learned, we are losing health if we do that. Now let's continue. Lost a bit more health. Overall, I don't think it's too bad. There's something over here. How do I get to that item? So there must be a secret entrance, and as it's usually the case... Okay, in the water, control means swim fast. So that's good to know. How do I dive? Okay. Crouch, which is C, is for diving. But I can't seem to find the entrance that I'm assuming we would need to get to that one little piece that was just highlighted. Alright. Maybe it's not worth trying to figure this out right now. Let's progress a little bit. I'm actually just having way too much fun exploring the very basics of this game. There might be another entrance in the back over here. And this happens for me quite often when I play these kind of games. I get super distracted quite quickly. And then end up just walking around, exploring the world. What did you say?
Salvaging machine carcasses as usual. And there they go.
Looks like they left a carcass behind.
What are you talking about? Bit of old. Full AD. Okay. So, just quick check. I see. Experience level. Main quest. This way we kind of keep up to date with what we need to do, which is good to know. Still not entirely sure how to get to that one piece that I saw over there. But for now, let's just continue. How are we gonna get down here? Taking the stairs. Should have known.
A lot of arrows in that machine. Better
Okay,
take a
I guess
closer
this is how I get my arrows. Q is for healing. Let's heal up, since we have a few more... Whoop. Did not mean to do that. Some sticks is always good. We can very likely make arrows out of this in the long run. So let's always try to keep an eye out for the dried trees like the ones over there. So before I start potentially triggering the next sequence, I'm just gonna pick those up. More medical herbs. What happens actually? Oh, they go into my inventory. Very nice. So I can actually harvest more. They're just not in my quick access. Maybe at least. Still getting used to trying to use the... Oh. Keyboard and mouse instead of a controller. So it's C to dive. There's more interesting. Medicinal berry. So it looks like that's just more of medicinal stuff. Let's get to the air. Here we go. Alright, there's one more tree. And after that, we're going to take the arrows out of that mechanical beast. Man, I love this environment. I know I'm repeating myself, but it is... Oh, I forgot this one.
Someone took down this machine recently.
Who else would come here?
I don't know. We better craft some arrows of our own. There might be trouble up ahead.
Good thing we already picked up some ridgewood.
Alright, how do I do that?
Alright. Now to craft some arrows.
Hold F. Right, and then if we press the right mouse button, we need metal shards and ridgewood to craft 10 arrows, so let's fully stock up.
Done.
Me too. Arrows ready.
That is good. I like ready arrows. Might need to rebind some of the keys.
There's a ladder.
Yeah, I know.
But can't reach it from here.
Nothing a well-placed arrow can't knock free. Just have to
Oh,
tear
I
up the
see.
block.
There we go.
After you.
Yeah, you don't say. Maybe I should get my old controller out. Try to play this with a controller. I think I'm more familiar with this. Alright.
By the goddess. What was this place?
I don't know. The transmission... The, message I found didn't say. Only that a backup might be here. We need to find a way in. So, what happened after I left Meridian?
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone. Then some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
You were right about that.
Can I get close without dying? Yeah.
The blight's not just poisoning plants. It's killing animals, too.
Then people will get sick too. And starve.
We're not gonna let that happen.
I agree with that. Not sure what the gold thorn peppers are for, but in these games it's better to collect as much as you can when you can. Because you will need, very likely, all of your... Whoop. I don't quite know why every now and then she just jumps. Maybe I accidentally pressed the control button. Here we go. More ridgewood. Always good to have enough stuff for arrows. These will
We should find another way.
pry open. Oh yeah. There we go. More shards and an iron ingot. In real life, I probably would not take the iron ingot. It's nice to have, but they are really heavy. So, especially if you're trying to go through the woods like this, I would assume they just slow you down. Some foliage blockage. All of this stuff, as usual in these games, very strong foliage. Can't walk through it. You know, can totally chop up a machine, but a well-placed branch totally preventing me from walking where I want to walk.
Don't think there's a way
There
through.
is not, but there's probably something more in this car. Nope. Okay. Well, worth a shot. Anything in this one? This looks a little bit too damaged. It's just recently on a hike. Saw a couple of actually cars that must have over time just fallen down a cliff. Oh look, it must have been a self-driving car. Some cameras. Anyways, there's some certain appeal to try to explore like car wrecks, but they were a little bit hard to get to. So unfortunately, I didn't get to fully explore it. Still, very cool. So what I'm trying to say is, I was totally like Eloy, just running around along a hiking path. And ancient chimes. Keys. I guess, yeah. If you have enough keys and you let them dangle in the wind, it's a wind chime. I like the detail they put into this, trying to make everyday items something that people have never seen before, like ancient bright bracelet, a watch. That's cool. I love the world they've built here, to be honest. They put a lot of effort into this. It feels well thought out, and most of it at least feels quite a natural extension of what could be if humanity dies out and someone thousands of years down the line who doesn't know what we've been doing finds, you know, everyday items like a CD. Well, for those who remember a CD, or I don't know, a computer screen, to be honest. Ah, very cool. Alright. Okay. I guess a mechanical kitty.
Never seen one of those before.
Me neither.
Maybe a meerkat.
Most dead machines have it on alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us.
Alright.
We can scan the machine before we make
Scan with the...
Okay.
Give it a second. Okay. See how parts of it are glowing? Those are its weak spots.
Got it. I'm ready.
Wow. Man, I really suck at this. Ooh. That was close.
Another one's coming.
A burrower. Yeah. Cat. There we go.
How does the focus know all that?
Ooh.
It reads data on the machine.
Like a hunter studying its prey?
Yeah, kind of.
Alright, I'm getting used to the commands again. Gotta remember.
So after the fuss over me leaving, what did everyone else do?
Well, as soon as the celebration was over, my mother led the rest of the Nora home. The Sun King put his people to work rebuilding the city, and I set out to find you.
It. Gotta remember to dodge out of the way
Someone shot this machine too.
when they're about to attack. And then just fully rolly, aim and shoot. I think that sounds about right.
I see another ladder. Looks like it's stuck.
Alright, let's first collect everything we can. That was a more intense fight than it probably should have been, considering this is the introduction. You know, hey gamer, this is a new game, get used to our mechanics. But then again, I am playing on very hard, which I guess makes it seem realistic. The learning curve will be quite steep, and in all honesty, I'm pretty sure we will die. But the challenge, at least, is real. So I like that. Alright, one more medical herb. Do we have... Oh, we're fully healed. I'm assuming, yep, I is our inventory. We do have a decent amount of resources, valuables to sell. Oh, the wind chimes are just to sell? Oh, sad. Alright, but we do have stuff for gear upgrades already, ammunition, healing items. Okay, okay. What is this, actually? I should make more of the arrows. So F to get in here, right click to craft more arrows. Alright. Okay. And I'm trying not to spend too much time of exploring and seeing what we would possibly miss here. But then again, that's usually what I do in these games, especially when you play on hard. Every little bit does help.
You said you've had a focus since you were a child, right?
Yeah. Found my first one when I fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago. It's good to have extras.
Especially in the beginning. Sorry, I'm always trying to pause whenever they talk. First of all, I want to hear this. And second of all, I think you might want to hear this too.
Going into a ruin of the old ones. Goddess protect us.
We'll be okay, Varl.
Ah, a wooden ladder. Interesting. Guess we're not going back there right now. But later we're very likely to move back this path. Okay, anyways.
Through here.
Let's move into here.
Welcome to the Far Zenith launch facility.
Far Zenith? I know they made some tech trades with Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup of Gaia?
Please register with reception for the
Alright.
I guess they want us to check in with them?
Alright, you know what? I think this is a good place to stop the recording. We have just scratched the surface of this game. Probably haven't made it fully through the introduction, but I'm loving this. I'm gonna keep playing this. I'm gonna record this. I hope you guys like it. If you do, please leave a like, comment below, and hope to see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.